I'm irritated. I'm so irritated by them. He said that. Remember, he said that, okay? Hello, my nostalgics, and welcome back to another episode of Back Then with Nay. Now, today's going to be a little different. We are going to be doing Throwback Thursday. Yes, y'all heard that right. Throwback Thursday will be my new segment. I do want y'all to have something to look forward to every week, and y'all know exactly what day that is going to be on. So that's why we're going to do Throwback Thursday. I do want to make sure I still have y'all some content out and for the beginning of the week and for the weekend. So I do try to make sure that happens. But this one, y'all can hold me accountable for. I know on some days I just post whenever. My channel is based on nostalgia and nostalgic content, you know, paying homage to our old shows. And that's what this is about. I do want to stay in the 70s and the 80s because I just feel like Gen Z and Gen X need to know more about the 70s and the 80s. I know the 90s is back then, but I'm talking about way back then. I'm talking about 70s and 80s. So that's what is going to be so special about this segment. Even though I wasn't born during these times, I did watch a lot of these reruns growing up because my mama, she just loved a lot of these shows. And so sometimes I was watching shows like Good Times, The Jefferson, What's Happening, That's My Mama. These are the shows that helped raise me too, okay? Even though I'm young, I still love these shows, and that's why I decided to even start doing this. These are like comfort shows for me, and I know for the people who grew up in that time, and for some of my seasoned viewers, I love the way that y'all comment. I love the way that y'all engage with me. I want y'all to start telling me where y'all was, like doing this episode or doing this time, like what you was doing. Like, were you in high school? Were you already having kids? Like, let me know where you was during these times. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe, y'all. We're almost to 1K. We're so close. Like, I'm this close to 1K, and I know y'all can have me there by the end of this weekend. Please. There's a milestone that I cannot wait to hit. I'm still growing, y'all. This is a tiny channel, and I'm still trying to fill out my audience. I'm still trying to fill out my subscribers right now, and y'all are growing with me, and I know we're going to take it to the top, y'all. And for the people who are riding with me now, y'all, I'm not going to forget about y'all. Let's get into this video. So today we're going to be talking about the time that Clifton was being peer pressured by his friends at his big grown age. And at their big grown age, which is crazy to me. I'm like, y'all this grown and y'all worried about this man love life and what he's doing. I'm just gonna give y'all a summary of this episode, and then we're gonna watch a few clips, you know, to back up my little summary, okay? Clifton is in this barbershop that used to be his dad's barbershop. Barbershop is connected to the house where him and his mama live in. But anyway, if you know That's My Mama, you know the story of all that. He has a friend named Earl. He has a friend named Junior, and in the beginning of this scene, Earl and Clifton are having a conversation about this girl that Clifton is taking out named Gloria. So Gloria, I guess she's supposed to be so fine and she's supposed to look so good, you know, and they're like, yeah, you taking out Gloria, and they like, you know, raving about her. And then walks in Judy. So Judy is, I guess, an old friend from around the way, or from I guess their town, and she goes out of town. I think it's like Paris or whatever she goes to. We'll watch the clip in a second. And she comes back into town, y'all, and she's not a Gloria, and they let that be known through this whole episode. And it was just like irritating to me, and I'm like, darn, y'all just dogging this girl. But anyway, I know it's just a TV show, but it still was like irritating for them to just keep on her like that. But anyway, everything's going to end really well, okay? You're going to be happy with this ending.
Who's the lucky chick you're going out with tonight, Cliff?
Gloria.
You going out with oh, she is one gorgeous lady, man. With those long legs, huh? Traveling all the way up to that tiny waist.
And y'all, one thing about Earl, he was woman crazy. He always talking about the women. Like, what? I mean, get some business about yourself. Next clip, we'll see Judy walk in, and I want y'all to see what Judy looks like. She's played by, I think her name is Tamu Blackwell. I think I'm gonna have to fact check that, but she played in a lot. Like, she was in Claudine, she played in Good Times. I think it said the piece of the action. She played in a lot of roles back in the day. When you see her face, you'll know exactly who she is. So let's get into it.
Come on, man.
You need a third for a barbershop trio?
Judy Hendricks. Oh, hey, Stuff.
Earl!
What's happening, brother?
See, that's was just
Oh, I can't believe it. The European traveler. Where'd you get
Europe.
that?
It wasn't. So I said Paris in the beginning, but it was Europe where she was traveling to. Okay, so she comes back. Y'all see who she is. Okay, she comes back in town, and her and Clifton, they connect. Okay, they connect. So in this next clip, we're gonna watch them connecting. Okay. Gloria calls it off. So the Gloria that they talking about, the fine Gloria, she calls it off with Clifton. Well, I guess she takes a rain check that night. I don't know. Something happens where she just calls off the date. So he ends up at Judy's house. And so that's what we about to watch real quick. He was trying to fix her toilet and he got wet.
Well, at least your toilet's fixed, huh? Lord, this looks bad.
Somehow it's you.
What you mean?
That was just
Me,
crazy.
you crazy. Come here. In an hour, we'll be friends again.
You know, they connected that night. Okay. So after all this happens, he is ashamed of her, y'all. He's ashamed that he likes her because I guess because Earl and Junior, they just don't think that she's the most attractive, and so they try to pressure him. Like he kind of lies about being with her that night, and he's so ashamed of her, I guess because she's average, but in my opinion she was very attractive. I love the way that she dressed. I loved how her makeup looked. I think she looked good, but I guess in that time, I guess it was like all about the chest and the shape and stuff. And I guess because she didn't have that, they call her average. Okay, so let's take a look a little bit about how his friends was pressuring him and did him wrong. Like they was just doing him wrong. And he also played with her too. Okay, I don't like the way Clifton played with her now. I don't like that, but y'all about to see.
Murray is Gloria. No, man, he wasn't with Gloria. Blind date on Cliff. Bodyguard. At first, I thought this chick was Judy Hendricks. Only Judy's out of town. Come to think of it, this chick looked like out of town.
You didn't take out Judy, did you, Cliff? Oh, you didn't take Gloria out. No wonder someone asked about last night's steak dinner. You don't go all out your way to tell them you only had a Big Mac.
See what I'm talking about? They so disrespectful when it came down to Judy, and they played in Judy's face so bad. And I'm like, in my opinion, I know it's just a show, but like, don't worry, y'all gonna do it like that. Y'all gonna really do her like that, and y'all doing y'all friend like that, like. And then y'all see when she first like seen Earl, like the way he did, like, "What's up, my man," or whatever he said, like to her, like, darn, like that's a lady. It is. He did try to stand up for her, but he really gonna, get them together soon. So y'all got to keep watching.
Cliff, you ain't got no thing for her, do you, brother?
Me? Have a thing for Judy? Get serious.
Right on, right on.
Well, she's just like one of the guys.
Good.
I wish she
Because
would have
that's
walked
what
in.
she looks like, one of the guys.
Like, what? I don't even have to keep watching anymore. Y'all see how they feel about Judy. Y'all see how they pressuring him. He's lying about how he feel about her, because clearly they shared a good night last night, but they shared a connection. He just rather lie, I guess, because of them. And he grown. Like, mind you, they grown, but they doing this. Okay.
You can call Judy now.
Oh, thanks, Mama, but...
Mama just don't care, do she?
I'll make the call later. It's not that important.
He's so ashamed. He need to go ahead and just get his hair cut off, because that ain't... I'm so irritated by them. Okay, so y'all can see, Clifton is ashamed of her. Okay, he does admit that he goes out with her, but he's like, it ain't all that. Like, she just like one of the guys. She's just a friend. Okay, so remember he said that. Okay, let's move on. His mama do tell him, like, it ain't about looks and stuff, but here they come again.
Just a woman.
I bet you do. Gloria. Oh, Cliff. Don't tell me you going out with one of the guys, Judy.
So in this next clip, he's about to tell Earl, and he finna tell him. Y'all, he finally stands up for her, because in the last clip that we seen, he really wasn't standing up for her, but he really finna come to her rescue, okay? So let's watch.
I mean, a girl I happen to like, Judy. You know? So if you don't quit dumping on her, you're gonna lose your job, your friend, and maybe a couple of teeth.
Hey, Earl, come on, let's
Yeah,
go. Wait a
tell
minute.
him.
Wait a minute. I was out of place.
Yeah, you were.
Now, if you dig Judy, it's
He still
cool,
ain't gonna
okay?
take it serious, though.
I mean, she can't help it if she doesn't look human.
Earl!
Cliff, what I'm trying to say is that there are a lot of great sounding records that have lousy looking album covers.
Don't let people pressure y'all into anything, especially at adult ages. I get kids, and I still teach my kids, like, don't let nobody pressure y'all into anything. I teach them because it's the parents' job to teach them. But once you get to a certain age, don't let nobody bully you into doing stuff that you know for a fact, like, you don't want to do, or something that you do know that you already have your mind on, or like, it does not matter. Like, just don't let other people do this to you. We finally finna see how this ends, and I was happy with this ending. I was very happy with this ending just because I felt like it was a good lesson. It's a good lesson. Don't sleep on people. Don't treat people this way, you know? And so, yeah, so y'all finna see how this finna bite Clifton in the butt. The fact that, and I know, y'all, he did take up for her eventually, which I love that he finally stood up. I feel like he should have stood up at that time, but I get it when you're around your friends and stuff. You want to impress your friends or whatever, but he finally stood up, so we will give him a point for that. But it was too late. And so we finna watch. It was too late. Like, you stood up too late. You should have went ahead and told her how you felt about her and stuff, because now y'all finna see what happens.
Glad you came over. You know, I've been a little worried about you. You didn't call me the morning after the concert.
Yeah, well,
And when I called you a couple of days later, you
just
sounded funny, like something was wrong.
Don't she look pretty? Like, she has a gorgeous face to me. Like, I really think that she was so cute. She had like the cutest little face, and normally she would play, you know, those rougher roles, because like even in Good Times she played, like, I forget the girl that she played, but she was like rough around the edges, you know. And then in Claudine, you know, she played like a teen, I believe, a teenager in there, and she was like rough in there too. Like, she was like mean, and she was just moody. But I think this is a really good look for her, and I loved her in this role, because even though they tried to say she was average, she just gave so much like feminine, like her feminine energy that she gave in this was just so, you know, I loved it. I think I loved her whole aura in this, y'all. So, but let's watch. Let's see what happened.
well, Judy, something was wrong. It was bugging me all week. But I think I got everything worked out now.
Good.
Good.
Me too.
Yeah, and I got a feeling we both feeling good for the same reason.
Too late.
You and Chuck Weber are dating again?
You and Chuck. Chuck and you.
Chuck is taking me to Virginia Beach for the weekend.
I hope he drowns.
You're supposed to be so happy, you sure don't look it. Oh, Clifton, I think I know why. I broke the date with you, Gloria, right?
And he set up the line. He know it ain't Gloria.
Help you with your bag?
Oh, no, it's very light. Chuck says I won't be needing a lot of clothes. Chuck is probably waiting downstairs. And...
I'll take care of it, Judy.
Great. Oh, just be gentle with my philodendron.
Don't tell me, tell Chuck.
You don't sleep on people. I'm telling you, I feel like that's what I got from it. Don't sleep on people. Even though she wasn't like the most beautiful in their eyes, and she didn't have all the, you know, extra, you know, stuff that they feel like a woman should have, she still was beautiful on the inside. And I feel like she was still beautiful on the outside, and it was too late. Like, and I feel like had he not been over there with his friends trying to lie and stuff, he had time to call her and say, hey, you know what? I feel like we have a connection. I feel like we should, you know what I'm saying, try to see where this goes. But instead, he let Chuck slide back in. He let old Chuck slide back in, and I really feel like she would have dated him. I really do feel like she would have dated Clifton, because she had I think in the beginning she was just saying how her and Chuck broke up and she wanted to get away from the situation, but now, you know, he let Chuck slide back in. You know, if you snooze, you lose. And so he let his friends pressure him out of a good woman. And even though he did, like I said, he did stand up for her at the end, and he did try, and I will say that, because most guys don't even do it that early. He stood up to them, like, not the first time, but it was like the second time he was like, okay, look, this is enough. And I feel like if he hadn't snoozed and he hadn't like lied about it, he could have been with her right now. But Sorry, Clifton. She won this one, okay? So y'all let me know in the comments what else y'all would like to see on Throwback Thursday. Please let me know if y'all have any requests for Throwback Thursday, any good episodes of any of these old Black TV shows. Let me know, because your girl will watch it just for you, and we can watch some clips together. I hope you have enjoyed this. Y'all, thank y'all so much for watching all my content. Thank you for the ones who are engaging. Again, we're on the road to 1K, so please make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Turn on that post notification bell so you will know when we post another video. See y'all next time. Bye. Love y'all.